Go. Okay, so hi, Gabriela. I'm Julie. So I work with Opéra de Trois-Rivières, as a coordinator. So I want to do an interview today to know more about you. I know you're a singer, but can you talk more about you and your origin and what type of song you sing?
Hi, I'm Gabriela. I'm from Ottawa, Ontario, but I was born in Guatemala. I'm of Indigenous Guatemalan descent. I just finished my Bachelor of Music at the University of Ottawa, and I'll start my Master of Music at the Royal Northern College of Music in Manchester, UK, in September. And I sing a variety of different styles of music. I really like singing opera, obviously, art song, and jazz.
Oh, great. Okay. So you do many things. Um, so now what's your age? You're 21, right?
1 years old, yeah.
So you sing since a long time. Like how do you approach the process of creating your song? Do you create or you interpret?
I don't create, but I do interpret. I have friends who are composers, and they sometimes write for me, which is always really fun. But my main thing is I'm a performer, and kind of my main focus when I go to learn a piece of music is the text. I really like poetry and literature, so that's really what speaks to me. Is I kind of take it apart, and away from the music, so I'm able to really figure out what the character is saying and what I want to interpret to the audience.
Okay, good. And where do you sing? Usually you sing like in a for a concert in Canada or you did a I think in Europa some kind of concert?
Yeah, I've sung in Chile, so South America, and I will be singing and I have sung in parts of Europe, so Italy and Spain, as well as England in September, and then I've sung in New York and around Canada. Mhm.
Wow. And can you tell me more about that? What kind of experience it was? What was the main meaningful experience you had?
I really love to travel. I think especially in Europe, there's so much history and culture around opera and classical music in general. So it's really fun to work with people in those countries who know the music firsthand, because in Canada, opera is relatively new to us. But for
Yeah.
them, it's generational, and they know. Like I was working with a German woman, and she knows because she's been passed, this music has been passed on for like throughout her whole family, so they are really in touch with music and arts and they really value it. So I always love working with people in Europe. I love working in Canada as well, but I always love working with them because it's they really do understand, and they know it on a different level.
Yeah, for sure. And I know you work with Opéra de Trois-Rivières. You did the Hansel and Gretel. I want to know what was your role in the piece, like in the show, and how you liked the experience.
I am playing Hansel on June 2nd, at 3 p.m. At
Great.
Trois-Rivières, and I'm really excited. It's my first professional role. It's my first role in a different language. Usually I sing in English, and it's been really great. I love working with Valerie. We've had a few calls to talk about staging, and we've sung online. It was kind of difficult, but it was still really fun. She's really lovely to work with, and it's I think also people will enjoy the story that we're going with. It's a modern twist on such a classic and well-known fairy tale. We're going to be discussing overconsumption, which is a big problem prevalent that's really prevalent in society. The witch is a symbol of consumerism in the show, and I think that's really important. So I'm really excited to be a part of this.
Great. And what's the biggest challenge for you in this show? Is it like the stress, your breathing? What's the most difficult part?
The most difficult part was probably learning the German, I would say. It's a big show.
Yeah, but you did pretty well the
Yeah.
last time.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Um,
you sung really well, and yeah, I understood almost everything. I know German a little bit, but yeah, you pronounce really well.
Thank you. Um,
Welcome. Yeah.
so that was tough, but also in the show, when I am on stage and singing, Hansel is a boy and I'm a girl. So I always have to remember to do motions that Gabriela, wouldn't be doing, but Hansel, the boy, would be doing. So being a little
Mm.
graceful with my while training a good technique and thinking of how else I want to like breathe and running around. And so I think it's always fun to explore a character that's completely different than I am myself, but it's equally rewarding to dive into it.
Okay, great. Thank you to share that. I want to know also what's your like the future collaboration you do the 2nd of June, but do you have like an album or other show you will do in Canada or somewhere else?
I don't have any album yet. I would love to do one in the future when I'm older.
Yeah.
But I have a few engagements and a few like learning opportunities this summer to study with Stratford Music or in Barcelona. And so that's really exciting. And then I'll be presenting a Kurt Weill and Friends recital with the Embassy of Germany in Chile. So I've been looking into like arias from Street Scene, which is one of his operas. So that's been really exciting. And those are kind of my main projects after Opéra de Trois-Rivières. That's which is coming soon. So I've been really focusing on perfecting
Yeah.
every.
Yeah, for sure. It's a lot of work.
Yeah,
You have to practice how many hours a day, you would say?
I would say about 2.5 hours, and like the 30 minutes is probably just writing down my text and the English translation next to it. So I'm not always singing for those 2.5 hours. I'm usually doing other things relating to my preparation, whether it be like even just warming up or like writing down like a schedule of how I want to proceed with the next day on how much I want to learn.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, great. And where can we follow you on the social media?
I have my website. It's Gabriela Comeau-Gort mezzosoprano.com. It can probably be put somewhere. And
Yes.
there you can read a little bit more about me if you want. And then there's also my social media if you'd like to follow me, and upcoming events, if public events that if you would like to come see them, if you're in the city or whatnot.
Okay, great. We will put the links in the comments of the video. And also, I want to know, like, what would you share with the like person that begins in music as a singer?
Um, I would really say if they want to start singing, they should do it. Because something that a choir director once told me was everyone has a voice, but not everyone has the courage to use that voice. And that really stuck with me because I think if you have the courage to do it, you should do it. Singing is such a vulnerable but equally freeing activity to do, and you can learn so much about yourself by singing. So if you are thinking about doing it, you should definitely do it.
Okay, great. Thank you so much, Gabriela. So I hope you good luck with the other collaboration, and for the 2nd of June, we will see you there. And I just repeat, if you want to see the links, we will put in the comments of the video to, to know what Gabriela will do in the future. So
Mhm.
take care, Gabriela. It was a pleasure to talk with you.
Thank you for having me.
It's my pleasure. So take care and see you.